Okay, I'm back. I'm in Daydreams, and this has been a current Amazon item. You can also get it in some of your finer bookstores. It is a hardbound. I've done a review on it, so if it's something that you have not seen, you can pull it up on my channel and see what I had to say about it. Pages are nice, the drawings are nice. You know, it's just an overall nice book. Now, what I want to go over is working on the background. This is going to be a challenge. Well, let me back up a sec. Okay, pencils. Marco Renoir, number 14. It's a light blue. It's this blue here. And then with my Castle Arts Sky Blue number 46, and it's the deeper blue here. So what I did was went through and just gave an overall coverage. Okay, just got the color on. Then I come back through and I'm adding like a border around all the little bits. And what I was going to tell you at the very first, I have lined out a challenge for the coloring book group that I'm in on Facebook, Coloring Books Keep It Clean. And next month's challenge, July, is going to actually be to use all the same colors on 2 pages. They don't have to be in the same book. They don't even have to be side by side. Just when you use the colors on one page, flip over, use the same colors on another page. So that's what I've been doing in this twofold picture here. I've been using one color, then going over and using the same color on the next page. So what I have decided to do, since this is an underwater scene, is use the same blues on both pages. Now, I could have done just the whole page in this blue. All right, but then after I came back through and added this, the next step then is to come back in with my first color and really start blending. Excuse me, frog in my throat. Really start blending this. All right. So I'm doing that all over the whole page. And you can see I'm really getting the white out of the paper, which is still showing here, but over here it's not. So I'm going to do this all over. And trust me, I do a lot of coloring while I'm sitting in front of the TV set. We'll watch Hallmark movies, or we'll be on the sci-fi, watch a movie, whatever. Anyway, while I'm coloring, it gives me opportunity just to go, excuse me, I should have waited longer after eating dinner before just jumping into this. I do the videos a lot of time in the evening, sometimes even a week before I put it in the queue for you to see it. It's currently Wednesday and this will be showing, no, this is Tuesday. This will be showing on Saturday. So, yeah, I seldom do a video right before it's due to air, just because life can be tricky and I want to be able to keep up with the videos being aired. So I try to do stuff ahead of time. Yeah, just life, you know. Anywho, while I'm sitting in front of the TV working on this, come to find out it took several shows to get through the picture on the opposite page. I mean, I colored and colored and colored, and I was like, why did I ever start this background? Why didn't I just leave it? But the thing is, now I'm going to go back to my second color. When I take the time to go ahead and do one of these with the background, now I'm just light touch, kind of blending the two colors together. When I take the time to do one of these with the backgrounds though, the picture just looks so much more complete. So that's why I decided it was going to be very worth it with these two pictures. Now, usually I come back and blend with my lightest color, right? I'm still going to. There is still some white on this page, but I just decided to try something a little different. Yeah. So here we have it. The lightest, then the darkest, then the lightest again. Now the darkest. Just to blend some of that, I'm just pulling that darker blue away from the edges just a little bit more. And then guess what? I'm going to go back to the lightest one more time and blend it all again. And when I show you the opposite page in a minute, you're going to see just how much was involved, but I think you're probably going to agree that it looks a lot better than just leaving it white. And again, nothing says you have to go into this much work on your page. I just really felt like it would add more depth and creativity to the page than to leave it one solid blue. All right, so there, I've done a second all the way around each one. So now I'm going to come back again with the lightest shade. I'll stand up for a minute. I'm going to really zoom in here so you can see some things. Do you see how there's still a little bit of white showing in there? It's not a lot, but now I'm going to go in and I'm going to bear down on the pencil, and I am really just going to get those little circles. Just really drive it home. And there, now you can see how that's really well blended in there. And I'll do that in each section. So when you see the opposite page, you're going to see there was a lot of blending happening. Lots and lots. So, and you could even come back again if you wanted with even a lighter shade and go in the center of each one of those. I choose to stop at this point. Yeah, but, and again, you don't have to use two shades. Just color the whole thing solid if you want. Leave it white if you want. It's your page, you decide. I'm just showing you options. I'm just giving you options. Getting all that blended. Well, how's the heat where y'all live? It is summer here in the States. I am in Central Texas, and we had an outing last Saturday afternoon after a memorial. We had a church outing, and the heat index was over 110. Yeah, we stayed for a couple hours, and then I was out of there. I was like, nope, sorry, I'm done. I am done. But I have gladiolas blooming in the backyard. Who knew? Go figure. We just have some of the weirdest weather. It really is. So, showing you close up what I did here in between. I'm coming in and just doing some light circles overlapping that first dark blue. No, the first light blue stage and the first dark blue. Yes. Okay. So yeah, it is doing the first dark blue, but it's the light and dark. doing some blending. And on this, sometimes it actually ends up just being the dark. And I'm okay with that. Again, these pages are for you. You're the only one that has to be okay with what you're doing. Nobody else. Then coming in with my lighter shade and blending it all again. And this, like I said, it will take time. Now, this page will not take me quite as much time, probably as my opposite page. I know, I'm fixing to show you. That opposite page had so many little intricate areas to go around, and then so many big areas to blend. This one, it's a lot of straight or just curve, except up in places like this. The other page, it's a lot. You ready to see? Whoops, here, don't like to stop right in the middle because then I have to look at where I'm going back to. Okay, so the other page, all these little bitty ins and outs. Okay, let me show you. There you go, though. And you can see how smooth this looks. I mean, I have really worked that over now. There, I can get both sides in pretty well. So you see I've used the same colors here, the background. So I think I'll come back in a little bit for next Wednesday for y'all. And I think I'm going to do this jellyfish up here in the same purples that I did the seahorse, because if I used it on this page, I'm going to use all the same colors on this page, because that's going to be the challenge for Coloring Books Keep It Clean July challenge. Okay, so I need to do the same things here. So what I'm going to do then is come back and do the jelly, or one of these jellies, like I did the seahorse. So I just have to figure out which one. I do like how I was able to make the color look like it was tucked up in there, and because I used darker down here, how it looks rounded. So maybe I'll do this one so that I can show you on here how I did that. And I'm already thinking no, because there's too many different pieces here. Maybe I'll go ahead and do this one. So, but we'll talk about that when I come back next time. Okay? So anyway, that's it for now. I just need to sit and really work on this. But you know me, I'm going to go ahead and shoot that next video. And then I'll go back and work on this later. So I will see you again on Wednesday. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thumbs up, follow, whatever. And I'll see you again. Bye.